Going live. Going live. Elon Musk, are you there? Come in, Elon. Damn. Well, he won't be here this stream. Probably not. But I know my amazing community is going to be in the house. We'll be looking at a video together, as always, to look at the research. Hi, Mom. How are you? Love you. And expecting on breaking through the shit veil. Not before David Grush, but hopefully eventually more people will come to the channel. Lots going on this week. I'm trying to push through, get some stuff up on other platforms. I hope you know it's not going to take any work away from here. I'm focusing here, one channel. Got my friend's channel died, all the channels died, but I still maintain because people have access to coming to see the truth, and I'm really happy for that. Honestly, I'm really happy about that. Hey, yes, sir, Mix Mayhem. How are you guys? There you are, Jules. Thank you so much for the kind comments, you all. Music channel also and everything. My music channel, Bruce's Music, if you haven't seen it yet, eventually I will be making my own creations. There's already a lot of ideas there and my own creations and writings of music. I'm going to make my songs and, give lessons and courses, shorter videos, monetizing the music channel so that I have to find a way to create revenue here on the channel, and that could be a very good way. Minimal ads, 69% on a video, 10-minute video. You put on one ad or two ads, and that way maybe I'll break on through to the other side. The last video, I got a lot of not comments. Did you notice it's 100 comments, guys? If there's 200 comments there, 213 is 113 comments of mine. So they are limiting the traffic. It's not that I'm completely invisible to all of you. I can go on your channels and comment, and I will not be invisible. But if I comment on an anonymous channel or, any YouTube channel, I am blocked. I'm testing out the X platform. Any of you that are not on the X platform and that don't have any intention of going there, please don't. You're not going to miss anything. Some different things a little bit, but the ideal is to attract people here to the research. Some of you have connected with me on Twitter. After 2 days, I had 51 followers. Still surprisingly low, but considering that there's at least 50 friends here I have that went over, and it's always because of that I'm able to grow the platforms. But I really thank you all for the views that you're giving me and helping this channel get ahead. There's a lot more that you're all doing with the contributions, and people think, well, if I just watch a video or like his videos, it's not going to change anything. And that's not true, because the first reason why I started getting some attention was only because of some of you sharing me out. I don't know if you all know it, but there's only been 1,600 shares entirely on my channel since 2016. And I can tell you since 2011, but I only started in 2016 here. Do any of you know Jean-Claude Beyond Mystic 003? Head on over to my community after this, the community tab, and click on the post, the link that's in the post. On November 21st on Jean-Claude 003 channel, I will be having an amazing show again with him. Lots to talking about some of my attacks on my channel, but basically the moon. Lots of stuff. He asked me for a few things to look up, which I'm not going to be talking about or showing, nor will I be showing. Once I hook up with him, we'll be talking about some interesting things, moon related, obviously, and a bit of everything. I want to thank you all for coming in here. It's really helpful to the channel. I thank you all so much. We're going to be watching a 8-minute video approximately today. We'll wait 15, 20 minutes and we'll jump into it. For those that don't want to hear me, blah, 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 stop by in 10, 15 minutes and you'll see the video starting. And who else is here? Our friend Paul. How's it going, man? Thanks a lot, buddy. Thanks, you guys. We got Hauser here. You guys, I hope you thanked Paul for the last time for the memberships, and Pat Cassar. Pat's out hunting. He got up late this morning, but he's out, hunting to get a deer so he can have meat to eat, because that's what people do, right? Those of you that go to grocery stores and just get the meat that's already been hunted, well, you're still hunting. So don't feel so bad. A lot of people were really like, oh, hunter, you bad person, you. Oh my God, you're eating meat. Come on, guys. It's ridiculous. Kai is in the house. Thank you very much. I thought you would like that song. It is one of my favorites, man. Creep by Radiohead. but I regret not having the background and sound for you with the electric guitar and with the drums to really make the song pop. But it's one of my favorite songs, man. Kai, I don't know if you've seen a homeless person singing that song at a radio station. The video's online. Absolutely incredible. The guy lives in the streets, and he came in, grabbed with his, guitar, and he played that song, Creep. It was absolutely amazing. So how are you all feeling about the suppression of the UFO media suppression? A lot of people think it's all done. They're not going to tell us anything. They're not going to do this. They're not going to do that. The government will never voluntarily come out, but it's the interagency battle on the inside is going to bring everything out. It's a real shit show on the inside. And Ross Coulthart, there's an interview of him just a few hours ago. Maybe finally they're going to start talking. Don't forget, we're waiting for a UFO report before Christmas, guys. This is what Tim Burchett, congressman of Tennessee, told us. What the hell was that? So he told us that they're going to have a UFO report to the public. Even if we don't know much about the UFO reports or we don't hear much, it's still very interesting. My friend Stephen A has been here for 3 months. Stephen A, really want to thank you very much. Really appreciate that, brother. For all the comments, man, for sharing me out, for talking about my channel. I know you guys and gals are doing a lot, and you're not asking for any thank yous because I see a lot of what some of you are doing. Really appreciate that. Jackie, love ya. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks again, Claude. Nice to see ya. Of course, our friend Hauser, Kai is in the house. JT. Always takes long for Bruce to go down. Good morning. Be free, man. Same, Chris. How's it going, man? Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the support, you guys. Really appreciate it. I can be completely blocked from reaching new people, but in reality, I'm really lucky that they left me on the platform, and that the people that did reach the channel have a chance to come. If not, I'd be dead, right? There'd be nothing coming in at all. So if it's real or not, we got some subs the past few days. Hopefully it's because Jean-Claude Beyond Mystic shared me out. And we're 10 subscribers away from being at 98.4. which we were also in February and March. We go up to 399, then we go back down to the 0.2. So we'll see if we can break through a little bit of the shit veil getting through, because the trolls, them, it's not wanting subscribers or people to reach 100,000. I got no problem with that. We can still do the research, contributions and support still coming in. It changes nothing, but it'd be nice to get some new people. I mean, I know some of you here have seen me break through a video or two, right? And I hope you all remember. And when we did break through, we get a whole bunch of new comments, people saying this should be in the news. This channel's absolutely amazing. And I saw a lot of you commenting, this is great to see the new people on the channel. And then at the end of the evening, everything stops, traffic stops, and the views even roll back. So by me sharing that out to you all, well, at least you'll know that, well, we'll go and encourage Bruce and give him a view. It's all you could do, right? Really helpful. Sophie, thank you. Hello. Good Friday to you too. Bonjour à toi. Merci, Sophie. Des super bon après-midi. For the members here, pour les membres, je vais avoir une vidéo de chemtrail tantôt aussi. Puis je vais essayer de rajouter d'autres choses aussi pour les membres. Member video of chemtrails. I'll get that up this afternoon. Yesterday, Pat also filmed some chemtrails. I look in the community. I shared his link. Well, big or small channels, when somebody shows chemtrails or shows a UFO, I think it's important for us to go to that channel and support that person, or at least share out the videos if you think these, that people are really posting what they're posting. So Pat got a lot of chemtrails yesterday too. He's in Quebec like me. Lots of chemtrails in the sky. Right now, it is pitch black outside. It is gray. It's raining. Very windy. Very warm, though. Very mysterious weather. El Niño much. Yeah, they've been talking about that. Mais ça va, Yann? Merci, mon frère. Right on, Kai. Hang in there, man. It's okay. You don't see the shit that's going on. Whatever you miss. Scott Lee, how are you? Darla Lama in the house. Thank you very much, Darla. Thanks again, Stephen A. and all of you members for being here, every one of you. And for those of you coming here to give me some views and encourage the channel and inspire me with the comments and feedback, you guys are inspirational. Thank you so much. Mr. Christopher Rollins, how are you, brother? Hope you're feeling better, man. At one point, I know you were sick not too long ago, a couple months ago. A lot of people up and down with the weathers. and everything. I hope you're feeling better, man. Jules, thank you. So I love that number. It's a very lucky number, rolling sevens. You know that, right? Bruce, you're worth so much more. Thank you. You guys are too. I hope you know it. And I really feel the love, Jules. I really appreciate that. Love you guys so bloody much. Wouldn't be for you, I would not be here. Nothing but thankful to you all. Yes, sir, Stephen A. Love it if you guys smash that like button. We have our friend Dwayne White. Dwayne, how is David? How is Dad doing? I hope he is doing well. Please tell him I said hello. Dwayne White in the house, another supporter of the channel from the White family. Say hello to all the White members, please. That sounds bad. The White family members I'm talking about. His family. Also, hello to all colored members here. You know, isn't it like that though? Have you, like, even if you're not racist, which I'm not, when you say things, have you ever felt this year, never more than this year, I say things and it's like, I don't say them anymore. I was growing up to say calling the kettle black. Never in my life did anybody teach me, oh, it's about black people, which it isn't. But it's, it was made to sound everything like racist, right? In reality, that's sad. What do you want to do? Is Christy Lindsay? Thank you so much, Christy. Thank you. Got any rain in your end? It is boiling here, Christy. It's nice and warm out right now, which is very weird because I could have almost cut the grass today. It's long, but I'm waiting for the snow. Usually it comes to hide it. We'll see what's going to happen. Those just arriving. Darren. Yes, sir. Darren, thanks a lot. McCarthy. And those just arriving in a couple of minutes, we'll go into the video. Very interesting video of my research, of course. Some things we've seen, some things maybe you haven't. Hello, Bruce, and everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I am. Thank you so much, Susan and Rocky. If you're listening in, we'll be lurking and listening as I work today. Love to you all. Thank you so much, you guys. Really appreciate it, Susan. All the incredible support. Casa Nostra, how's it going, man? Hey, ¿qué paso, amigo? Muchas gracias. Muy bien. ¿Y tú? Thank you, Julian H. Hey, Julian, and some of you that do speak Spanish, I do have a Spanish channel. It's Astronomia of Nice, spelled exactly the way I pronounced it, Astronomia of Nice with an S, and it's a Spanish channel. I was approaching almost 2 years ago 1,000 subscribers. It locked also, but if you want to hear sometimes some research in Spanish, hopefully I'm not too broken up. I tried to, I made just completely Spanish videos for people to be able to understand the language. If you have Chinese friends, I have Chinese videos where I speak Chinese also myself, traditional Chinese, which is very hard. And I do show my research. I have Latin videos. I have Russian speaking video also here, one or two of them that talk about the research. And, hopefully people from other countries will invest, invest some time in watching the videos because of the interest, hopefully. Right on, Stephen A. Thanks to all of us, guys. I'm telling you. Damn right. Same here, man. It's all I'm eating. And Nika, how are you? Thank you very much, Anika, for being here. Damn right, man. Can't wait to get the news. The new glasses. Are you going Elon Musk integrated into the brain or just some regular lenses? Yeah, good idea. Go with the second choice. I heard you. Yeah, Dwayne, this is what they're saying. Our friend, or not our friend, Klaus Schwab. You will eat the bugs. Have you noticed Klaus Schwab at one point last year or the year before, he was presenting something on stage and you saw his incredible cloak that he had that looks like Star Trek cloak or something from the Galactic Federation. He has a star on the chest area right there, a bit lower on one side, say here, and on the other side, a bit higher. Okay, you have these chests. A chest. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of boobs. Yeah, you have these different patches. So the first patch is a 9 edged star. So 9 rays coming from the star. You got stars that have 6, Star of David. You have the Jewish star. You have different stars that have 6, 8, or 9 rays. There's talk, and I heard this on Alex Jones, of course. I didn't find this. The Baha'i religion, right? It's also considered the new religion, if I'm not mistaken. So you guys can look that up and look at his logos on his suit, and you wonder what the hell's going on, with this guy. This guy has, I've been looking up Klaus Schwab, actually, his background. Really scary. It's scary to see who his father was also. These guys are revolve around, Nazi. Excuse me, I sneezed. Darla in the house. Keeping a close eye on the situation in Iceland. Yes, with the volcanoes and the brave and wonderful people of Grindavik. Hey, thank you so much for bringing that up. I have to admit, haven't even been paying any attention to that, and I should, because there's been a lot of tremors. And I'm talking about this in the news, right? You have to look for the information on this, and it's getting pretty crazy. Hola, hola, amigo. Muchas gracias por venir a mi canal de investigación de ovnis. I probably have the worst Spanish accent anyone could ever have. My son's working for it's Mexican people, actually, that opened a company here that wasn't too happy that they're paying him only in 3 weeks. But anyways, yeah, my son, like me, enjoys other languages and cultures. So he's learning like 15, 20 words a day. And they're really cool. Even though my son doesn't understand most of what they're saying, and they don't understand what my son is saying, there's a communication. It always has been with people of different languages. Motion of the eyes, whatever, fingers. You can really communicate with people. The bugs you will eat, and I will not eat the bugs. I'm going to eat the elites. I'm going to eat Klaus Schwab. One day I'm going to take off here with a fork and knife and run after him with a plate. And I'm going to eat him. I'm going to cook him and eat him. Yes, probably not helping with the bloody weather that's here, that's for sure. Many top military brass think ETs are demons. Really, Elroy Shredding. And I know, and I was surprised, and I heard some people that are high up, actually, like you said, that are, renowned people that we hear talking on these, in these fields. And I've heard quite a few people, honestly, Elroy Shredding, I do believe that there are evil entities out there. I believe that there are good entities also out there. And there's two things, there's the spirit world entities, the ones that are dead entities. There's the alien entities. There's the ones that are not dead, that are quasi projecting themselves, in theory, possibly into the physical world, that we could only see the light that's emanated around them as they interact with space and time. Read that 30,000 times and it still just buzzes in my ear, but it remains very interesting. I'll tell you what, some of the things that are going on the moon, I would believe could be some nefarious things. I'm worried about concentration camps on the moon. I would believe that they would be, by this point, possibly, in theory, not to be morbid, but experimenting on humans or other beings, maybe other type of DNA. We're doing it here on Earth now. And the laws in Congress, which are very scary with the manipulation of the DNA of a human being right now, this is all going on under our eyes. Not many people are picking up on everything that's going on. If the government worried, says Kai, about its own, like it does every other country, oh gosh, yeah, we'd have zero homeless and free medical. That's true, eh? Do you see what they did in San Francisco, guys? They had, Jinping coming down, which Biden called him a dictator. Dumbass. It was so funny. There was no American flags. I saw only Chinese flags, hundreds, if not thousands of them. I saw the American military disgracefully holding up a Chinese flag in their hands on their own land without holding up an American flag beside it to welcome somebody. I thought it was disgusting. It gave me tears. I had tears in my eyes because I really relate to the patriotism, whether you're Canadian or American or no matter what country that you are in. if you really know what's going on. There's some sad things going on. And of course, we can't talk about these things online because we're getting, strikes. And I just got a medical strike 2 days ago, by the way, for something I mentioned in 2020. So good morning, Bruce and community listening, but have to keep at work. Absolutely have to be in town at 11. So won't be chatting. Christy, sending you lots of energy for your day. Be safe and good luck with today's challenges. Thanks again, Christy, for being here. Rusty Hill, believe it or not, I originally came from John Lear a long time ago. Thank you very much for bringing that up. Just now, circling back around again. Wow, Rusty Hill, I thank you very much for that. Probably 99% of the people here have no idea that I interacted with John Lear. I had the chance to interact with him quite a few times, actually. And I never used it as a means of getting me, popular or known. And, sometimes it could be a bad thing if somebody does something wrong and you're using that person to push your own work. And then, in the end, John Lear, whether it be because of his dementia or not, there was a lot of changes and some of the things that he said. Poor guy, dementia, think of it. But I had nothing but respect to have met him. He shared out my work, valorized my work, talked really well about my work. And that for me, Rusty, was an honor. It was a trophy, right? Like I was able to be in the ufology field and interact with actually, the godfather of ufology, which they used to call him. So for me, that was something really incredible. And if it wouldn't have been for you guys here, coming back and sharing out the channel, even though it's limited the way I broke through, I broke through before anyone. I broke through the veil, but that's why I was stopped. So you break through first and then they pause you. It's like I'm um, in limbo, right? It's not that I'm not there, but it's like I'm in limbo. But it's still fascinating. It's an exciting thing that I started this channel, so I'm really happy about it. Rational Mind Right. Thanks for always coming back, my friend, man. Appreciate that. Thanks, Darla. You guys want to send me some mail? That is where you can send the mail. Want to send me some UFO parts, some meteorites? There's no size that you can send anything. Big ass meteorites, robots. Area 51 radio now playing Disclosure by Bruce sees all. Area 51 radio now playing. That rings a bell, Chris. That would be amazing. I mean, what is that? Is that a website or is that a channel, eh? Aren't they in Los Angeles? Isn't that like with Art Bell stuff and everything? Anyways, if so, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's totally awesome. It's out of this world. Oh, that sounded like Trump, eh? It's going to be huge. Okay. I only heard about that. That's nothing. I got people from friggin' Hollywood, all fake though, trying to reach me for movies and stuff, trying to get my juices flowing. I probably even refuse some real some real offers because by this point it's just the same shit keeps coming in. Okay, it's on YouTube, I guess. That's pretty cool. Is it on YouTube? I think it is. Anyways, hey, thanks for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. Usually that's when things start going down, when people start sharing me out. I've been telling the Akwesasne Indians to watch your channel. Oh, hey, wow. Akwesasne, awesome. Hello to every one of you there or the people from there. Got one sub for sure. Thank you. I've hooked up with the Akwesasne community. Quite a few Indian people from there that actually came to the channel a couple of years ago. So I think that is awesome. Thank you very much. Telling you guys, it means a lot. It was Sophie. It was incredible. I got a lot of chemtrails in the sky. I saw up to 6 or 7 chemtrails all uniting themselves. Pat too. Pat Kassar hunting. He got a whole bunch of lines. 1, 2, 3, 4 side by side, big wide ass lines. It's really bad. It's horrible that they're doing that. Dennis the Menace is here. Love you more, man. Thanks. Best wishes. Great time of year here in Michigan. I bet ya. Getting chilly, but I like the cold. And here we're like in piss hot weather right now, man. Can't go ice fishing. It's not freezing yet. Call me crazy. No, and you get some nice shit, man, when you go fishing, boy. I tell you that. Some of the images that you've sent me. As always, Dennis the Menace, thank you so much for being here, man. Those of you that don't know, I am on Twitter now, the X platform. If you're not there, don't feel obliged that you have to go there. But those of you that are, some of you have connected with me. I'm trying to reach out to more people. We're going to look at the video today that I tagged Elon Musk in, and you're going to laugh at me, but I get heart palpitations. When I shared that with Garpan Ufology and, a partnership with the Space Force, and they saw my research of what I wanted to send to them about the moon, I was brave until they wanted to see the video. And then when I sent the video, I started really getting a dry mouth, started feeling almost faint, saying, oh my God, this is serious shit that I'm exposing. And it's like the reply was just like tumbleweed, nothing, which is good. So they saw the research. I even had it shared. But at the end of, in August 2020, August 21st in 2021, before presenting my research, they said that they were out of time. So in the background, you heard my voice start to talk. You heard Bruce Swartz. You heard me say, hi, I'm Bruce Swartz, everyone. I'm from Montreal, Quebec. And I started getting tears. And then they cut me off. They took off my friggin' video. But 3 months after, they re-uploaded the video to YouTube and integrated my video in it. But during a live session, they did not show my footage. So for me, those, again, are incredible trophies that you're like, holy shit. I really did find something, and it really is affecting national security and whatnot. We're not going to breach that. The truth is not coming out for anyone yet. When it does come out, it's going to be David Grush, people like Luis Elizondo, and maybe not even whether you like them or not, or trust them or not, or the government agents or not. Don't forget, some of the leaks that came out are agents on the inside that brought them out. And it's thanks to them that I'm probably gonna get scolded by some of you. I don't like the government guys. They're all a bunch of crooks. But on the inside, not all of them are. We've got many different fields and levels of people working for the government. Not everyone's working for the CIA there. And good news that sometimes it can affect them, their emotions. They have hearts. Hopefully some of them are not robots, and that they would want to bring some truth out if something's being hidden from the public. And that could also affect their own families themselves too. So often you'll have some whistleblowers on the inside come out. Melissa, how are you? Hey. Melissa Laszlo in the house. Thanks again for coming back, you guys. Thanks, Load. Absolutely. Help my channel grow, guys, by subscribing to the channel. We're about 9-10 subscribers away, Darla, from being at 98.4. That'd be pretty cool. 1,000 subscribers this month, that Social Blade says, but we didn't see the numbers go up. So somehow they're able to hold the numbers back. And I would love us to tease the trolls by getting those subscribers up a little higher. So that would be a good thing. Now they're starting to roll back with my music channel, guys. You know that? I thought it was cute. People starting to subscribe to the music channel and backing up the music channel. I'm close to being monetized on the music channel, guys. I'm 300 subscribers away from being monetized, and I'm up to 825 hours of watch time on the music channel, which blew my mind. I would never have thought I had even reached 100 hours. I was lucky for that. Be watching that video soon, y'all. I'm scrolling down here. Thanks again, Christy and everyone. Really appreciate it, because that's another entry to another group of people, man, that never will I ever be able to communicate if it's not for people on the inside. Again, we're talking about people on the inside. You have connections, some of those people. Please continue to do so. Right now, man, I really appreciate that. Homeschooling has hit the wall today. Sometimes the 5-year-old melts down. Ugh, yes, I hear you. Teachers melt down too sometimes. Right, right, Jules? Especially when it gets to the full moon, Jules. Please notice that. I was a bus driver. I was a medical bus driver. But I was also a bus driver, a school bus driver at one point, unfortunately. horrible. But you'll see that during full moons, the kids, um, they don't even know what's going on. They don't even understand their emotions. They're just haywire in the bus. And I told that to the employees that I was working with on the bus. They laughed at me. There's only one employee out of the 50 I was working with that came to see my YouTube channel. Do you know that? I'd even asked my boss to head on over to see my channel to see, by curiosity, what he would think of, you know, beings being on the moon. He laughed and didn't go see. And I asked him a month after. He said, "Hey," he said, "I still have to go see that video of yours." And I said, it makes me laugh because people aren't interested, right? Can't blame them. You can't blame anybody for not going to someone's channel because they said there's the moon's inhabited and I have a base image. Have you ever seen nice base images except for the 3 that are on YouTube and maybe one of mine? There's nothing good. We're going to look at structures today. We're going to look at massive, towering, massive rectangles coming outside of craters that are see-through, that we can see through. And I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you how we can see it. We're going to bring down the exposure together so you can see where they are. I'm going to give you the coordinates. I'm going to tell you where everything is at the same time. Can't do better than that. Hey, Greg, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate that. The living moon, exactly the living moon. If it's not alive itself, I love it. We can't humans. Why can't humans get back to the moon? So that's something interesting, eh? Also, Elon Musk was supposed to on the 18th take off for his big Starfleet giant spaceship. It's not going to go up. If you look back in the community 1 year ago, I said that he's not going to get up till after Christmas. I'm sure he's not going to get up. Just intuition, just taking a guess, wild guess. How many hose leaks and problems with valves are they going to have? Holy crap. Oh, Bruce Springsteen said he's going to leave the United States of America if Donald Trump becomes president. So I shared my music link on Twitter and I told everyone you don't have to listen to Bruce anymore. Bruce is leaving. Bruce is leaving the country. Who else? Madonna's leaving the country. Who else? Taylor Swift is leaving the country. Neil Young's leaving the country. USA will be better one day soon if you look at it that way. So how many subscribers should I go and see? How many subscribers are we away from being at 98.4? Think of it, under 2,000 away from being at 100,000 since February. So, wow, guys, thank you so much for having gone to see Pat's video. Those chemtrails, you guys gave him 108 views, and it's the same 108 amazing people that commented. Guaranteed, if you commented on Pat's channel, guaranteed you commented on my last video. It's always the same people that come back. How do you think I feel looking at 100 comments and seeing the same names there? Always the same names. It's like, I can't be sad. I'm like ecstatically happy, but it's weird. And we're down. Okay, so we're back down to 375. So that's what I thought. I'm going to get there so soon, trolls. Love you, trolls. If it wouldn't be for you, I wouldn't get support here. So I sort of enjoy the challenge. And I like the attention also. So we are back down to now 380, 98,380, because the plan was to get me up before the live stream. And the live stream, when Bruce isn't looking, he goes down to show that people aren't interested in my live stream. So if you guys believe I get contributions, even maybe a couple hundred during a stream, and then I lose 20 subs, I think the trolls are making themselves look like a bunch of idiots. But Linda, my absolute favorite show since 1956. Awesome. Linda will be with us at Jotlo Beyond Mystics channel today. I can't wait to get into that video and look at the video. So, trolls, Bruce is going to put on his sad mustache smile about the things. What are you trolls going to do when I get to 100,000? It's coming. It is coming so soon. Now I'm scrolling all the way down. Did I see Zoe here? Hello, Zoe, if Zoe's there. I honestly wonder, Honestly, I wonder if they do. Yes, yes, I sneezed in French, Christy. Our friend is Hireness, the 24th, to buzz the tower. Thank you, kind sir. From the ether. No, didn't pay him. My son, because of the work ending where he was, started doing applications, and after 2 or 3 weeks, he was able to get an interview. He went for the interview. He asked them, like, how often do you pay us? What's the payroll? He said, we pay every 2 weeks. He says, oh, okay. But he was used to getting paid every 2 weeks. He worked the 2 weeks. He didn't have not a red fucking dime, actually, because of the cut from, the switch and everything. Tried to help him here and there. The guy's very independent. I'm very proud of him. But unfortunately, he didn't get the pay. And now he's working the end of the second week. Weekend starts tonight for him. He'll be back all next week to work. Again, no pay, not one first pay. In Quebec, 16 days, motherfuckers, is the limit for the payrolls. 16 days. And you can't hold back pay. You can't pay someone like only after a month. And some people are paid annually. Maybe some people are paid monthly, but it's with contracting, right? Not with through the employee. So he's hanging in there. I told him, if you're able to budget after 3 weeks and getting a pay, it might be a good thing for you not to spend and whatever. He's going to be looking for something else, most likely, while he's there, and I'm proud of him for that. But yeah, Leah, that's the outcome of it. Imagine. Hey, Frederick, thanks a lot, buddy. What's eating Raul? Oh, where's Raul? Is Julian H. I agree with you 100%. Demons are just bad aliens. Somebody says, well, you don't have good angels that are demons. I said, guys, what do you mean? A religious person told me that. I said, you're the one that told me that Satan was the most beautiful angel in heaven, and he got jealous of God getting all the fame. He went against God and brought his own troops against God, and God banned them all. So based on the Bible, okay? So I love replying that when they say, demons. Oh, Bruce, everyone you're interacting with is a demon, or I'm saying, guys, don't do like you all did with Jesus Christ thousands of years ago. Kill him. Everyone, that's always what's going to happen. Every time Jesus Christ will or would come down to earth, he's going to be killed. No one's going to ever believe that it's God. If everybody wants to see the Son of God come down to earth, why does everybody want to kill him after? What is wrong with that scenario? And maybe some stories that were omitted in the Bible. I hold back from talking about that, but I know it. Just my theory. Coming out of Manuel. I pretend I'm not laughing at that. Bruce Schwab isn't Bruce Schwab isn't going to taste too good. No, exactly. Schwab will not taste too good, that's for sure. I Schwab my ass after a dump. Yep, make him prepare, says Dwayne, a succulent Chinese meal for one of his pets before I eat the bugs. Absolutely. We got to continue mocking them too. Like Darla and many of you say, disobey. Free Elite Taco Tuesday. Absolutely. Hey, TETs, thanks for being here. Those of you in the last stream that were here, we had a Bruce Seasall imposter that was here, and I blocked Bruce Seasall. He was a bad boy. He was being mean to TETs and LA and some channels that were here, telling them to F off, that they're not welcome here and stuff like that. I have some members that come in as members and do that to the other members. Bruce hates you. Just letting you know. Here's a message Bruce sent me in my email. There's a whole slew of the people that were doing that. I posted a Family Guy image of him getting thin Peter on Family Guy and made a little funny meme with it. And you see the trolls underneath. Stop encouraging the trolls. Stop giving them energy. No, I'm not giving them energy. I'm fucking teasing the shit out of them by laughing at them. And it doesn't take any time away from me doing my research. I respond to everyone. Who says that they're trolls? If somebody comes and comments on the channel, I reply to them. Why not? Why wouldn't I? There's still Benno reporting, been reporting on the Cat 5 hurricane. Yeah, in Acapulco. P.S. I think it was more of that do shit. Direct energy weapon satellites is exactly what I believe is going on. 100%. Got MK Ultra in the background to control the minds, the interface, human interface, and computer interface, where they're starting in the States to gather up all the medical data of certain people in the States. Why do you think they're doing that? Because they're going digital and it's not anything good. And we have to be careful talking about that because there's lots of things that we apparently, can't even talk about. So, Anika, oh my God, thank you so much. Wow, you guys. Thank you. Lise says, ooh, Bruce, eating Mr. Schwab. Yes. Lise, how are you? We got Pete Spellvogel here from Germany. Thank you very much, brother. Appreciate that, Pete. Love your content. Keep it up. I will. And thanks for coming by, my friends from Germany. Hey, quite a few people here from Germany, my friend. Thank you very much. Absolutely. Oh, yes. Yes, Mickey Scott, you're absolutely right about that, man. The real president was seen there. As a matter of fact, that was like giving the key to the city to Jinping, right? The most corrupt dictator in the world. It's so embarrassing seeing that they had no American flags and the military is being used to go down to other countries. As a matter of fact, there's something I cannot talk about, but what's happening and what's going to happen in Iran, I knew about that way back when Bush was president. It was all planned. The video's out there. They named the 5 countries that they're going to attack. So enough said. Rose in the house. To that meeting, I was set on alert. A scary situation. It's a very scary situation. Thanks, TTs. If they're striking you for old posts, you've struck a nerve. Absolutely, Dwayne. Thanks, man. Right, you are. Yeah, it's old posts where I was talking about, that and the pandemic and everything, and I was like, oh my God. I was very surprised by what I said. I said it straight up, what we're not allowed saying. And they took it down. They took it down. So they're, it's really unfair because in reality, we have to go through checks for our videos. And once the checks go by, they tell you there's nothing flagged in this video. You're free to post it. So when you post it and they come back a year after to tell you have medical information, where's the fairness in that? There's no fairness. Nothing fair about that. It's ridiculous. Hey, thanks a lot, Karen. Damn right, man. To end it right there. Yeah, unfortunately, the FCC, disgusting things that we saw the FCC clear. I mean, over the years, it's just absolutely mayhem. One cannot have too many guitars, even though you can only play one at a time. Absolutely. I'll never see too many guitars here. I got 2 of them, though. Still got my old third one. It's a bass I got to get. All above that bass, above that bass. China has bought Smithfield. It had some of the better pork products around. Yep, the best hams, and no more for me. Yep, that's it. It's sad, eh? But that's how it is. Soaps. It's not. Are harming you with detergents and strong chemicals in your soap, and I'm very phobic about all that. Even the soap for the washing and stuff. I'm horrified by everything. The water in my tap. I'm awake. I know what's going on. I'm not stupid. We have a tendency of feeling that when we don't see something, we don't feel so afraid of it, right? When people see the effects of things, then people start getting afraid. That's why they have to lie to us and everything. They're strengthening your channel. Really, it's true, Dwayne. I agree with that, brother, man. Thanks, man. They're proving that you're hurting them with information. Absolutely. Same stupid way they're trying to indict Trump and do a whole bunch of other silly things to some people. Yeah, that. Tell me about it. Agree with that, eh? And that, that should be being done here. Absolutely. Advice everyone: if you've ever asked to join a thing that's a lifelong thing, don't. Yeah, I would suggest that too. Whether you're talking about secret societies or whether you're talking about gangs. You just sent me one hell of a message, guy. Just connected something. Check labels, buy nothing bioengineering. Absolutely, Casa Nostra. That food will make you that. I believe it. Agree with that 100%. Oh, yes. Cam, thanks for being here. Aleos Vathetlo in the house. Now I am scrolling down. I never go down to the bottom. People will get upset with me, but it's because I'm missing all these beautiful comments that are over top. Thanks again, Anika. 103 watching right now. We're going to get into that video. What do you think of that? Bruce has been promising you the video. Beware of automatic entry to a medical. Damn, I got caught with that. Sickening, eh? See what the Hamas was saying about who's hanging out in the hospitals down there? It's a real shit show. One three-letter association will be on top of everything, and it's the FBI. And they're dismantling them. It's going to take years. We're going to be a witness of them. Everything that happened. It's happening right now. Really appreciate that, Elias, and thank you too, sir, for subscribing. I'm on Twitter to try to track more people here. I'm going to do some interesting things. Going to try to get in touch with Elon Musk to be more present in his surrounding, to really stick my nose into every little ick and cranny out there on the internet, which is how I got in trouble the first time. But yeah. We have Legendary is here from Seattle. Thanks for coming back, my friend. I appreciate that. One more easy but important future life hack: avoid digital ID like the plague. Dwayne, 100%. We got to avoid that. Avoid that. That's the mark of the beast, my friend. Just stay away from that. Live from the woods. Don't live the tonight. Hey, Pat, thank you very much, brother. And thanks for sharing those chemtrails, man. I'm happy that you were able to share that. Yeah, it's getting pretty crazy. Thanks, Pat. Yeah, Kai. I believe that too. I believe still very much alive. Yeah. Yeah, I heard that too. Isn't it interesting, eh? Yes, that is true. The Druids were a human sacrifice cult. They went underground, and I believe they're still existent right now. Pat, thanks a lot, man. Thanks, you guys. Yeah, Casa Nostra, that's an interesting one. Um, that's why I know that Elon Musk probably, I'm not going to talk before it happens there. It could possibly be that he'll interact with me. The famous people online or popular people online, I'm pretty sure they have other channels that they go around with. They can use a simple channel and just go around to interact with people or to look at videos. They don't have to go with their own channels to look at people's videos. But I'd like to connect with Elon Musk. And Elon Musk was very disappointed when his heroes um, literally turned their backs to him. And I didn't want to rub it in, but I did. Tried to say, Elon, remember when your heroes turned their back to you? I felt like saying I didn't, but it was close to that, saying, Elon, take a look at this video. You're my hero. Don't turn your back on me. You know, I want to get that moon research out. And honestly, what I posted, nobody's going to touch that. Nobody that is keeping a secret is going to touch their hands on that. We're going to look at it together, what I posted on it. And of course, you've seen it before. It's the favorite part where the UFO lights on the surface are actually appearing and lifting up and changing directions. It's something incredible. I mean, when I first got that video, I started keeping my house clean. I said there's going to be some people coming to the door at one point, maybe CBC News, maybe who knows. And then it turns out that especially CBC and all those news media, they're all corrupt. And they're not telling the truth about what the presidents are doing and the wars in other countries. They're not going to tell us the truth about my research, that's for sure. Won't even mention me. Thank you very much. Fred Lee M. Thanks for being members, you guys. Really appreciating it. Hey, Bruce, sup? Edward Scheinberg. Thank you very much, man. I have a question for you. Shoot. Did you ever play a banjo? Just wondering. No, but and I hope that's what you meant, the banjo, right? But if so, Edward, no, but it's something that I would love to play. You know what song I'm going to play when I get the banjo? Beep 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 beep. I'd love to play the banjo. I think it's pretty cool. Want to get really honky tonk hick. I'm going to even rip out one of my teeth to really do those videos, like when they're blowing in those jugs and everything. I love it. Bluegrass and all that. I even have a troll that pretended that he bought me a banjo. Peter Benton said, I bought him a banjo. But maybe one day I'll get one. When this channel explodes, I'll get one. Right on. Yeah. Thanks for that heads up, Kai. Right on, brother. Yes, Fred Lee, they are daily. You're absolutely right about that. 100%. Oh, yes. Bro, merci, hein? Allez, pour tout. I use vinegar instead of AF chemical fabric softener. Exactly. Well done. I've been using a vinegar for years. My mom, too, if I'm not mistaken. But then living in an area with hard water, vinegar works perfectly. Oh, yes, right. I used to have the hard water or well water at the school I was going to, and do not harm the nature. Absolutely. Promise, Fred Lee, will do, man. Will do. Please do join us this evening at 8 o'clock. We have another stream this evening. But looking in the news, what's going on, it is scary how they're suppressing everything, guys. I'm getting a little mad that they're suppressing everything, but at the same time, I'm telling you, Ross Coulthart, Timbershed, they're still pushing. They're still pushing. Things are happening in the background. Very fast, Lise. Very fast. Exactly, Dwayne. It's just that, brother. I'm going to start doing is rattling some cages. And wow, 104, we'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. And I thank you all. I'm 100% behind that because it's true that happened. And yeah, oh yeah. Tend to leave the world in a state of disaster is what I believe. And we're in the end times here. My warning was Iran. I said, when they get to Iran, we're going to be in some serious shit. We're in the end times, without a doubt. The world in a state of disaster, taking as many with them as possible. And that's why the elites have already lost, guys. Do you know that? I confirm it. They've lost based on factual documentation. But the problem is now that they're losing, they're going to destroy the economy, the cultures, the systems, the religions all around the world. Famine, devastation through DEW weapons, which I believe possibly the 5G MK Ultra mind controlling. This is all really going on, guys. Thank you, Anika. I can't wait to get it too. It's going to happen. Yeah, it was a good one. Thanks again, Anika. Yeah, boy. Honestly, if I had to have, like, even if I was rich there, I wouldn't have more than I have my piano. That's for life. I'll have it until it breaks. an acoustic guitar, 6 string, an acoustic guitar resonator, like blues, like I have at the back, and an acoustic 12 string, and that's you're done. Got the 12 string, 6 string, and you have the resonator. You got all the different sounds to play the blues and bends and slides if you want. Which Elias on Crazy Music Space Jam did one hell of a nice song. He always does, but playing with the bending on his resonator with these. He says it's better to use porcelain. Don't use the glass or the metal one. He says a better one would be the porcelain one, which is what I'm going to invest in. I'm due for a harmonica song there. What is the object? The red dot and white lines in my captures. Object with the red dot and white lines in my captures. You guys can check out Fred Lee M's channel also. Thanks for connecting. You'll see more and more, Fred. When you're part of the community, a lot of people will head on over. A lot of people will connect to the channels. I have a lot of eyes here. I actually think it's cool because they're the best eyes because I never assigned people to watch trolls for me here, ever. From Darla to Kai to anyone. I never had to. But you guys and gals are all awake and you see it. That's like the last stream when the Brucey's All impersonator came here. Be careful. If you get insulted by me, click on the icon and go directly to the channel and you're going to see they won't have almost 100,000 subscribers. That's one thing that trolls can't hide, unfortunately. When I hid my subscribers, which you're not allowed doing anymore, you can't, you don't have that option. When I hid my subscribers many years ago, I hid the subscribers and then the trolls started channels and hid the subscribers on their channel and would use a fake channel by going around literally telling to fuck off the members, literally saying, I'm here for the money. You guys are idiots. You're here. It's not true. None of this research is real. You're all a bunch of fucking idiots. That happened in the membership. It's still going on. It happens on my Patreon. It happens on the French channel and the memberships. It happens on all the platforms. And I'm not even talking about that, but there are a lot of attacks. Anuki, everything we know about the moon proves that it is an artificial creation. I believe in theory it is an artificial creation. Who created this huge and wondrous project just because of us? It's interesting, eh, Anuki? We gotta wonder, bro. Who are we and why are we worth all the trouble? Ivan Antic. Ivan Antic. Thank you very much, Ivan. Appreciate that. Yvonne, Bruce, you idiot. Ivan. Sorry about that, man. Ten four. Forget about the mermaids. New Age mermaid trying to make us believe the, yeah, right, 555 underworld moon magic. Fool mooned no more. Moon is synthetic. Unfook yourself, become a virgin again, and sin no more. Love you, brother. I agree with you 100%. 100%. Another thing, Anuki, like with what you just said, we have to go back to factory settings. We have to set ourselves back to the factory settings and take out all the bullshit programs that they put onto us. Bon voyage. Said what? Said what? Elon Musk believes we are probably characters in some advanced civilization video game. Wow. That's interesting, but the problem is I would agree with that, but the problem is that the video game is real. Julius Caesar had people, slaves come in the center and get killed by lions, tigers, and bears. They're doing the same thing with us. They're betting and enjoying watching the cataclysmic events. They're betting on it like a hockey game. I promise you, that's what they're doing. Exactly what they're doing. I hear you, Anuki. Damn right. Let me go down to the bottom here. I feel something is about to happen. Thank you, Leah, very much. Yeah, well said. That's a compliment for him too. The Roach Obama gave out free phones. He wanted a collar on everyone. Yeah, literal nut job. And now Big Mike is being pushed to come back in. We are going to go see that video, guys. I'm just answering everyone here. They are, Dwayne. Absolutely. Yep. That is right. Right on, Darla. Did you send another one away? Just looking here as I'm going down. Hey, Rose. Thank you. How are you doing? Nice to see ya. Doesn't work. Everything's jamming. Yeah, Dwayne says you bet they're having a bet on it. Damn right they're having a bet on it. Or game from Mars. Could be. Symbol for the Stack Exchange. The Harriet rides the bull, get the experience. Anuki, you are no longer. Thank you very much. LDC says, Bruce, hello. I've been watching the moon a lot more lately and have decided to get a digital telescope for the kids. Awesome. Keep up the great work. LDC Galactica. Love the name. If ever you need any help, I'm not a professional, but any pointers, if I can guide you to some of the mistakes I did when I bought the telescope, which luckily there wasn't any. I was just lucky. I've always been guided, I believe. What a beautiful gift for your kids. They're going to love you for that, boy. Good luck. Thanks for listening in, LDC. Appreciate that. Anuki, were you high or something? That was pretty woof, 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 woof. Pick it down a notch. It's like it's not a way to talk, Anuki, on a first date. What if the Great Flood was a space voyage and the moon was the Ark? Thank you, Enoch. You are welcome here with opinions and ideas and theories like that. I love that. I love those. I love those. They found an ark on Earth. They found an ark. The moon could be an ark. The ark could be the term that they use for a UFO. Because back in the days, UFOs didn't exist as a term. It was an ark that was holding people inside of a craft. And actually, hope I'm not talking too fast, but without even looking at the meaning of ark, I bet you it has something to do with that. If we go to the arc meaning before getting into it, see, an arc is a part of the circumference of a circle or other curve. An arc. So if back in the day they see a light coming down or something round in the sky coming down, they're saying, what are we seeing in the sky? Well, we're seeing a circle or curve with a light inside of it coming down, the arc. It's interesting as hell when you think of it. Absolutely interesting. Bro, you know, you're really in my mind for that. I have 2 or 3 teachers that show some of my videos to their students, but I was thinking of that around here by going in to share some of my telescope research and stuff and actually talk to students to interest them, but once in a while integrate this I get chills. Integrate the UFOs to explain to them and not tell them the UFOs, tell them that we're seeing lights on the moon, we don't know what they are. Just let them use their own minds themselves. Do you imagine how many kids would be open-minded? Joy, I'm sorry I forgot to say hello to you. You live in a wild world, I think. I like that one, Enoch. Yes, thanks, Anika. Like I knew it, and some of them are inspired. Some people, when they have awakenings, they get they get like almost bipolar. They get like really hyperactive and stuff. I I'm not even mad at Anuki, but I did take him off because I know he's trying to get a message out, but he's overdoing it. But some people are, when they have an awakening, it overcomes them and they're emotionally filled with all these truths. But it's when you want to share those truths with other people, you can't force them. You can't force information down people's throats. I have a lot of opinions here from all of you with my own research. And a lot of you said that there are no aliens on the moon. The moon is desolate. It could be humans or whatever. And I got nothing but respect for all your opinions. In reality, wow, really coming down now, y'all. Let's get into the video. Mods, be prepared to look for the attackers. Very beautiful Nika right there off. Just for a moment so we can share the page. If 117 people watching here or so, we were almost at the point four. We just lost 25 subscribers. If you want to counteract the trolls, only a handful of them. It's one or two people with 25, 50. I think they have about 400 channels because they can manipulate up and down 400, which in reality, they're not taking subs away, right? They're just making it look like the subs away. But I have noticed some of you subs are disappearing, absolutely disappearing. And Bruce sees all a bad name on other channels. Yeah, I hear you. Exactly. Exactly. Well, I can reassure you that he is, and goes to other channels in the comment sections and tells everyone, fuck you, and all this. Sad, eh? That's all I'd have to do. Like it's like if I started a secure team channel and started going around blasting everyone, what type of a jealous piece of shit would I be when you think of it, right? Thoughts and opinions, absolutely. Lets me know how people think out there. Yes, and it lets us know that we're not crazy. Just letting you know, I pray for you that you'd continue. Thank you very much. Eyes on the Clouds 417 channel. I love you for it. I pray for you that you'd continue fighting the good fight. No dangers, no dissent in my emotions and good mood. The attacks were expected. And as long as the channel stays up, I'm very happy for that. Fighting a good fight, and that people wanting to silence you or hold back your channel would be thwarted. Absolutely. White hackers apparently exist, right? History repeating it. Yeah. And not in a good way. The British gov, sorry for screaming. Brought David Cameron, the ex-prime minister, and Peter Mandelson. Yeah, back into government. Repeating the same mistakes. Do your presentation by accessing your chan and then show it on a big screen. You mean like going to the channel, showing the channel, or another thing I should do? Thanks, you guys. Jim Bob's here. I've been here, just got on my phone so I could interact. Oh yeah, what's up, dudes and dudettes? We're just going to get into this. Zoso here a bit late, but glad to have made it. Cheers. See, it's like a drug for me. I have to keep looking at the comments. It happens. Let's share. Let's share the screen. And before sharing the screen, I'm gonna go. Ugh, freezing coffee. Give me a second. By now, the secret is out, and everybody knows that I eat crickets. So if you see crickets, it's because Bruce got up for a handful of crickets. No, I don't eat crickets. Don't eat crickets. They're poison. Let's share the channel. Sorry, share the entire screen. There we go. Into a little cool video together, and we'll watch it together. Maybe I'll leave it small like that and not the whole screen. Well, this whole screen, yes, but because I want sometimes it's better to see something further away than it is to see too closely. So, a little bit of some of the research, a lot of variation. For those that are new, if you want to have an idea of exactly what this channel consists of, I've been very lucky to get. Hey guys, did you hear about the exoplanet? Yes, there's an exoplanet rotating around the moon, and it goes in front of the moon. And I filmed one. I filmed the conjunction of a planet or exoplanet, or all I can say is a planetoid-sized object. What's a planetoid? You have an object, a rock in space has to be a certain size to be considered an asteroid, right? So there's like hundreds of millions of objects that are flying around, very dangerous, but they don't consider them asteroids because they don't have, for example, 410 kilometers across in diameter. That's what distinguishes a planetoid. So what I'm going to show you is an object that is, I believe, bigger than Earth. And I'm not talking about that little object there. But now I'm understanding more what that little object is. You're going to see that little object there appears at the same time of a massive object crossing. Now, hear me out. If that's an exoplanet coming right now over the sun, this is converted image with a solar filter. It could be that the planet and its star is right in the back as they're rotating around. I'm telling you, and the sun is showing that rotation. Did you see the beautiful object? Watch it again. Some lights up here. I just think that is absolutely incredible. This was back in 218, 100,000 years ago. I was able to capture this object going by the sun. You can see the other object on top there, almost stationary, but not quite stationary. And this object is freaking huge. Look at that. Almost looks like Oumuamua. You don't know what the hell it is. See it one last time. That's a beautiful object going by in front of the sun. And, these are instances that you can't get these 100,000 times. But again, I'm talking about an exoplanet. They're looking for life on that exoplanet. LTT. That's a planet you're looking for, guys. One more time here. See all the light? Isn't that beautiful? As it's going, I believe, through the corona. The sun is inside there. That black spot is the sun. All that light ray that you see around it is not on the surface. This is not the surface of the sun. The surface of the sun is here, the photosphere, even though they say it's not solid. Bullshit. You see that mama going by on the outskirts, and you can't, you get little glimpses of stuff. We'll be looking at the moon. On the moon, Bessel crater, right inside of the mare here, where you could see a rectangle. Off to the right, Mons Argeas, the supposed landing site. There are lines going to them. I wanted to look at that a couple of ways. So now, depending on whether you're on a big screen or not, it could be blurry. See how bright the moon is? I want to show it to you. Then we're going to bring the exposure down. We're going to do a bunch of tests. You see how can't really see much detail? Everything looks like a blotchy movement, right? I adjust the exposure so that we can see some of these areas. So where's the rectangle I just showed you beside Bessel crater? Hard to see a little bit, eh? Well, we're going to do the same thing and adjust the exposure as we're moving along. Do you see the three lines that are going to it off to the right? Oh, I friggin' see them. Three lines going. You can't really see the square very well, right? Maybe even some of you might say, Bruce, it's too close. We can't see the surface. Absolutely, depending on your monitor. So let's see here. This is with the exposure taken down. I think it must be too close. You'll see the exposure descend here. And as it descends, this rectangle is going to appear. I want to do it so you can see the differences. The shadows appear. One point, you can see that black rectangle on the moon there. That's very apparent. This one, for me, the biggest secret, and I could be killed for this, but apparently it doesn't seem like too many people are worried. Do you see the cutouts? That's a massive see-through chalk-like object that is coming out of the surface and that is see-through. And that's nothing. We're going to look at it. I deliberately showed it this way. Hard to see, eh? Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to descend the exposure later, but first I want you to see the different ways here. Notice over to the right, you're going to see lines going by, right? Whether we decide whether it's melting ice or whether it's natural or not, I still just want you to look at the cutout of the craters. They have to be blinding. Now, hang on here. The reason why you're seeing them like this, the crater, is because I brought the exposure down. Usually you see them like this. If you don't see an edge, it's because you got to bring the exposure down until you start seeing the edge. And when I say bring the exposure down, I don't mean for you to cause a pixelated layer over top of the image. But don't worry about it. Even if there's pixels in your image, people will be able to differentiate the pixels. Pixels are all the same. Squares are all the same size. Perfect straight lines that meet up like somebody drew it. That's why when I show the surface of the moon, I don't show the surface as being perfect. I can't, because we have to interact with that atmosphere. We have parallax and libration that is causing a foreshortening on the surface, meaning two moving celestial objects. If you're on Earth and you want to film the other moving celestial object, you're going to see libration and an optical illusion. If they're on the moon and they want to get images of Earth, they're going to see everything lying down. They will not get nice images. So whether you want to say it's because of space or whatnot, they're just talking about it now, guys, that the space, the darkness, that is the gravity holding up all the planets and stars and nebulae and everything. Ever seen that diagram where they make the sun sitting in a dimple of space and time, creating a little bump? Those bumps are creating magnetism and are keeping everything up in space flowing and turning like the sun, who is not stationary in place and is always being propelled as it's spiraling over that dimple of space and time. I just learned this, and it was a good explanation. And that's what's holding everything up. Now, the scary part is if you see changes, guys, on one of the planets, we're all fucked. Why do you think Mercury doesn't have moons? Because they get sucked up into the sun. Anything close to the sun gets sucked up into the sun, right? But Mercury is using the effects of Venus keeping it there. So, long story short, if Venus wasn't there, Mercury would not be either, nor would Earth and all the other celestial objects in the solar system. They'd be traveling even more. Now, there's something limiting them from traveling. Hard to understand, but I assure you, it makes sense in my head. So now I just brought the exposure down. Don't adjust your screens. It's blinding. I want you to try to see some sign of this object that we don't know what it is, that's emanating this blurry patch. Blurriness on the moon are the objects. The objects themselves have the freaking blur on them, meaning they're holographic image much? Maybe not even, guys. They're using natural. Oh, you see that? You see that? The exposure taken down. See that going through there? Really want you all to see that. You're looking at bases in cities, and we can't distinguish them because people think they're going to see massive cities with signs and entrances. Don't even think of it. But all those cutout regions and stuff, that is all. There it is there, guys. I can see it wonderfully here right now. It's a blurry patch, but you can see it's uniform. It's rectangular, whatever the hell it is. And it's coming straight up out of the freaking craters. Here's some pixelation that you could still see something in the atmosphere under the hazes of the moon and what looks like a friggin' balloon over to the right. You even see a light coming from it. This is pretty good to be able to see it, but you understand that I zoomed this up tens of thousands of times, guys, to be able to see the surface. We're still not seeing pixelation. You're seeing a spider web go across the screen. It doesn't mean that it's being faked. These are some sightings that I don't show. But why would I not show it? Okay, another thing is that people don't understand that there's one thing seen in this video that proves that I'm right. There's a light emanating from this bloody object. And when you back up and you see as we go along here, you're going to see that propulsion system. There it is. It's freaking blowing shit out of the back of it in over top of the atmosphere of the moon, like really high up before the hazes and smokes there. This is what I presented to Elon Musk. If you want to hear what I said in the video, go over to Twitter and you can hear the video, what I talked about, what I shared, and what I posted. Why it looks so shitty here on the platform. Disgusting. In reality, the lights that are in the center here, I can't wait to get my editor. Guys, next month will be the time I'm going back to get my regular editor. It's starting to piss me off. So here you see lights lifting up off the surface. And this is what I want Elon Musk to see on Twitter. You know, you can think that he won't or not. It doesn't matter. We'll never know if he does, but at least he'll know. And if he's a good enough person, maybe try to bring this up. But that's the secret. They're launching from the freaking moon. So when I hear Elon Musk, when I hear Bob Lazar tell me there's nobody on the moon, what do you think I feel? How do you think I feel about those people? They're either liars and deliberately hiding the truth. What could be keeping them um, remaining secretive? Kai mentioned it just a few moments ago about joining a group for life. Can't speak out, can you? I'm pretty sure some of these elites and Elon Musk and some people, without judging them, if not in secret societies, maybe are a part of some type of higher class elite group, right? But again, that's just theory. I have no proof of that. I'm not talking about or against Elon Musk, but the lights that are on the moon are definitely freaking lifting up off the surface here. You can see that. Bing, 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 bing. All right. This is Oceanus Procellarum Basin. You know Hamas here on Earth where they bombed the tunnels? We'll just leave it at that. The overhead view of that looks just like this. This is the Rima Hyginus crater, if I remember well. And this crater is a crater that is considered to be a volcanic basin, underground pocket that imploded on itself. And that's why we see the surface that way. Manalus crater right here, if you want to have an idea of where we are. So another thing, look at the size of the craters I'm showing you. Look at how clear I'm showing them. And when you see the big telescopes of 40 inches, Montreal University has a 43-inch telescope. I surprised, but I connected with the University of Montreal and somebody that was working there on the telescope. And they asked me, how the living hell are you getting that close to the surface with a 14-inch telescope? And they have a good time mocking themselves and laughing at my research when I'm able to show that, and they can't do it with their own telescope. One, it's not that they cannot do it physically with their telescope. They cannot legally do what I do with the telescope. They're working. And when they're looking at the moon, they're not zooming up and following UFO lights and whatnot on the surface of the moon. So that is what they declare in the dead center, the Rima Hyginus crater. It's in Oceanus Procellarum. And there's a lot of smoke and hazes right beside Manalus crater. There's a lot of smoke and hazes there in the Rima Hyginus crater. And you can see a tunnel-like or line, natural or not, that goes to like a crater, and that everything imploded there. But that just looks like, to me, the Hamas tunnels here on Earth that were bombed. I believe, guys, there was a freaking war on the moon, and maybe still is now. This one little object here is not little, with the square base or the base here, shadow, that is massive. It looks like a microscope, sitting on the surface of the moon. We hear tell of astronauts and other people talking about them. Whoop, sorry about that. We're almost done here, guys. Hang tight. This is the base. And the way I'm going to explain it to you so that you understand it, this is my grandfather's lens. This line that you see here, the perfect symmetrical line and frame around it right here. This too is the lens, all plastic lens. In the center, there's a plastic lens. And between here, nothing. We can see through it. And these are cities that you can see built with something that looks like a white gray substance that is see-through. And yes, they look like glass. They absolutely look like glass. You can see the spiraling turning road here as everything is fucking connected. It's maddening. And here, towering object, this is a base. This is not a shadow. This is a dark structure. That's a shadow. Okay. These are shadows beside this object. That's a shadow. That's a shadow. That's a shadow of this massive wall. That's not a shadow. It's a dark structure. Those are bases. In the center, an egg-shaped object where you can see everything connected. That's where I've been seeing a lot of structuring on the surface. Just off to the left of that egg-shaped object, we're going to zoom out here. You can see battery-like objects or rectangles again inside the crater. Look how small they are. It's hard for me to show you guys these things massively, but I'm able to, depending on how clear some of the images are, So just a quick recap, of course, on some interesting things that didn't get very much attention, actually. When I had posted them in the past, I was surprised that I did not get much attention for that, because you'd think that there would be a lot of attention, given to that. Anyways, hey, Bartleby, ratatouille, ratatouille, charogne, ratatouille, ratatouille. You mad? Calling me a cunt, jerk off, fucking prick is a little mean. Put some love in your heart. Thank you, Darla. We have Auntie Honey is here. Thanks for coming back. Hello, Bruce, and all my Brucelet friends. Thank you so much, guys. Right on, Jim Bob. Always appreciated. It is, Dwayne, a complete disaster. Thanks again, Jim Bob, for coming in. Cricket, yes. Crickets for everyone. Damn crickets. Thank you, Mr. Kai, for reporting the Jagoff. The Moon and Earth area, a farm. First, the bugs, then the people. Anthony Williams in the house. Thanks so much, man. Karen Fitzpatrick, Eyes on the Cloud 417. Like and subscribe, y'all. Thank you. I love it when somebody comes to the channel. They haven't been here for 100,000 years, and they join in and wanting to share the research, and people find it interesting. I had a lot of people that really tried to find out if Bruce was the real thing. And instead of doing real research and trying to prove me wrong in a real way with real scientific facts and real telescope footage, nobody was able to. So maybe I'm doing something right. Me catch Bruce sees all trolling anywhere. And thank you, sir. Man, I love you for it. Blast it out, guys, that people are doing that. And if you go on a channel and you do see me talking bad on someone's channel, I'm going to be honest with you. Even Peter Benton's channel, who's a troll channel, I don't go to this channel and I don't comment. Well, obviously I'm blocked, but even if I wasn't blocked, I'm not going to go to that channel and cause a problem on the person's channel. That's for sure. But you could see His Highness, they're very mad. They're mad I'm going to be with Jean-Claude. Jean-Claude is going to bring a couple of hundreds of subscribers to the channel, most likely. Grip Ripper's here. Right on, Zoso says, today's reminder, don't be an Elohim denier. Way through the 5M video of photos and a few short videos. Right on, brother. Yeah, I would imagine. Man, it's exactly that. It's exactly that, what you said. Nothing different. I have another one, Mark Goldman in the States, big supporter of the channel, contributed to the channel a lot too. He came and told me, you got to make an open forum with a whole bunch of people there. Me, what I want to do is I go in front, I bring my computer in a black box on screen, 3 videos, and we can spend 6 hours talking about that. Interesting, people, getting people to come to see me. And if Casa Nostra, if it wouldn't have been for the pandemic, I would be doing that right now. So that's why I'm holding back a little on that. But no, absolutely. That's why I'm lucky to have this platform, guys. Like, I am beyond lucky to have a platform to be able to talk to you all. A lot of you out there, 700 watching. I hope that's real. If you want to find out if I'm the real thing, please try to find out by watching my videos. And if you believe I'm a fake or a fraud, I do expect to get the comments. I want you to bring up any point that you think I'm forgetting or that I'm mentioning. I've been doing this for many years to try to share the truth with people. But whether I like you or not, or I know you or not, every one of you um, that you go to church, or that you have family members that go to church, or friends that go to church, they're not being told about that secret on the moon. And it's not being told either in the Bible, or it is, and they're withholding certain books from the Bible. The book of Enoch. Sorry about that. Book of Enoch. You're not going to hear any ministers, priests, or ancients, or tribal, or shamans talking about that very much. Why? The Old Testament either. Why? Because there's maybe a lot of truth in some of those scriptures and texts. The Bible could be a guide that people wrote before or after. Oh, just lost 30 people talking about the Bible. Yes, Jim Bob, thanks, man, again, eh? Hey, Alex is in the house. Always the good people doing this stuff. Thanks, Darla. Yeah, Bartleby Benton, most likely. Maybe it's Chubby Heard. Good one, Alex. Absolument. Vieux m'attends que jamais. Thanks, buddy. Auntie Honey, thanks so much for coming back. Really love seeing the same faces, guys. Dip them in chocolate and they taste better, so I've heard. But that's what I say, or a couple of drinks before eating them. I'm not even going to eat them. I'm just going to cook them up. I mean, those trolls, once they start starving us, what do you think we're going to do? I'll run right to them. I'll take a bite out of his leg. They better wake up. Imagine, guys, believing that 8 billion people are going to allow 100 people to destroy Earth. Why do you think they always get conquered? The same thing. So they're trying to be more secretive now. They're trying to be more camouflaged, but it's not working. Nothing's working. Alpha Kush in the house. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Welcome. Yes, Leah, thank you for bringing that up. That is something funny. Did you guys know that people can buy views and people can buy subscribers? It's not that expensive either. I think 20, 30 bucks to have like 50 or 100 subscribers, something like that. But the thing is that you're not going to get a trophy or a plaque from YouTube. And when YouTube finds out that there's bots on your channel, because that's what they are, the ones that come and subscribe, they're going to be taken off and your channel is not going to last. The last thing any of you want to do at the beginning with your channel is buy views. Don't do it. But if you do, I'm not going to talk about secure channels or anything. You can go look at those channels that are entertainment that have never had plaques. At 2 million subscribers, there would be a plaque, wouldn't there? But those channels, if you buy views and subs, you're not going to get a plaque or even be able to reach 100,000 subscribers, because YouTube is going to knock them off. So we had one of the trolls, Lisa Eckerly, our inbred friend, said a bunch of lies about, me buying views. So did Peter Benton. But in reality, I'm not getting views. If I was to buy views, what would that give me? You don't get any revenue. Those views that you're buying are not going to be watching your ads. It's going to stump your chance at getting real people come to the channel. So when I go semi or quarterly viral, like the last video that went up to 100,000 in 2 days or 3 days, I prefer that breaking through the shit veil once in a while as compared to straight up buying views and faking on the channel. What do you think of my friend's channel that's been at 17,000 subscribers, 0.2 since 2019? Am I buying views? It's not hard. Once a month, I could buy for 20, 30,000 views, eh? right? But if you do, you are fucked. You're not going to have your channel. Your channel is going to be like a bum channel. You're not going to be considered a real channel, registered or verified channel. You won't be able to be a verified channel. Another reason why I'm looking forward to be at 100,000, my YouTube channel will be a verified channel. So little trolls, sorry about that, but we're just going to have a nice little fucking check mark beside his name. And that will be the confirmation that I was able to endure many years of attacks. And I assure you, it was nothing less than very easy, because you guys make this channel amazing. I'll be honest with you. We really are like a family here. And I can't thank you all enough for coming by the channel. I've seen something huge next to the moon. It looked like a planet. Weird. Saw that only once, Karen, and I wasn't able to film it. I did not have a camera on me. That would have been out of this world to have been able to capture it, though. Exactly. Thanks, man. Got the hiccups, guys. Sorry. Day 3 of fasting. Not true. Day 2. I cheated. I ate. Now when I eat, I consider it cheating now. Isn't that stupid? Those of you interested in losing weight, start fasting. My brother's back at work, hey guys. I wonder where Jason John Swartz is. I talk about him every chance I get whenever he's streaming. He gives his own Christian views. If you guys like or hate the Bible, head on over and leave him a comment. He's open for debate and stuff like that. But like I said, he's working on my brother. So a lot of you were asking me what's up with Jason. He's a working man. And more work sometimes gets busier than other days, so he doesn't always have the chance to sign on. But wow, I really thank those of you that took time to connect with him. The trolls think Bruce is paying for them. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's funny. It's funny. There's only one reason why they get mad. They see the fundraiser, they get blue, they get pissed off. And there's a couple of channels trying to raise money to get a telescope, like for 10 plus years. Mr. Wilson, one of them, our little nickname that we gave our little Johnny boy. Lots of sad things that are going on. It's a complete manipulation of communities where people are, when I go to a channel and you see 65 fundraisers, I got nothing against it, but I never understood why. Why are you going to have fundraisers, here, fundraisers, but, maybe I should. Some of you often suggest, Bruce, you need coffee app, or you need this, or Bruce, what's your PayPal? I'll send you some money. No, I'm not allowed receiving donations as a Canadian. Only Americans can receive money. And since I'm poor, I ain't going to do anything illegal against the government, because I'm going to owe even more money. Lisa Eckerly and Peter Benton, sweethearts, we're still waiting for that video of Bruce not paying his taxes. Because if not, you got to pass for a liar, guys. A real straight up liar. Thank you, Kai, for reporting our Jagoff. Hey, Shake Sam, thank you very much. See, I get always a whole bunch of the cool. See, people attack channels. Well, I don't get evil attacks. I get these awesome people coming and saying Bruce to the moon. Whether it be, bots, whether it be real people. Some people bomb feeds and they come by and they advertise or whatever, do stuff. It's all part of the game. I think it's really, really cool. Can't really say thank you very much. Like these messages that we get. Doesn't matter if it's real or not channels. They're not harming the channel at all. Bruce to the moon. I appreciate it. Bruce to the moon. Like I said, I remember the Worm X. I remember also Arslan 8 that came the last time, a couple times, to encourage the channel. See, they're not being bad at all. They're not doing anything wrong. So appreciated. Thank you, Alpha Kush. Appreciate that, man. Smash that moon button. B3 in the house. See, Leah? I bought all these mothers. It's Bruce. Writing comments in. Right on. Because we got some love out there. 440. Always a perfect tuning. Yeah, exactly. No, they're not. Thanks, Darla. But some people at the beginning, no, yes, Anika, surprise. Those people that are commenting,
probably are on channels doing that, with bots and stuff and attacking channels. But somebody that owns bots can be nice to a channel. And I assure you, if some of those are bots, they're being nice. And Bruce to the moon, just don't block them. Don't block them at all. If it gets excessive, we warn them, but we never had any problems. The fourth time they come by. And I think it's great. Honestly, I think it's great. It attracts people. And obviously, guys, if we saw the numbers go up to 700, there probably weren't 700 real people here watching because we never get over 100 people. So it's a plus. But the trolls are so upset with that. Lisa Eckerly actually made a video of that event. Alpha Kush. I laughed my fucking head off. Lisa Eckerly says, you can see here, there's only so many watching. And here, and she circles it, you can see the views jumping up to 1,400 people, which is absolutely impossible. And then she transfers over to the page where you can buy YouTube views. Buy YouTube views. Buy YouTube views. Let's see. How much does it cost to buy YouTube views? I don't even want to write it in YouTube in case. Buying views for your channel is bad, all right. Buy views, you boost your growth. What actually happens when buying views? Absolutely no good when you are buying views. I bought 1,000 fake YouTube subscribers in 2022 and this channel is closed. I paid Fiverr to explode my YouTube channel and it closed. And he's got in brackets, I made $500,000, lying prick. See, that's why YouTube algorithm will ignore your channel if you buy channels. So this is what the trolls, hoping that they have bigger penises than me, is what they're always hoping for. No matter what the subject, when they come and they talk about Bruce Warts, they talk about penis, theirs is bigger. We talk about astronomy, they're doing it better. Anything I show is pixelation. It just makes me laugh, And now, speaking of penis size, I lost over 107 pounds. I'll leave it at that. A little bit of a difference. Sorry, guys. I use Google Ads to promote my YouTube channel. You know what? I'm not even promoting my channel. You know why? When you go to promote your channel, you're putting up an ad to have a flow of traffic on your channel. But you know what? Those channels are not going to be allowed to get any of your ad revenue or money. It's the worst thing you can do, having people come to your channel. It's the worst thing, buying views. Buying subscribers, even worse, because every month they're going to run through your channel to find out if you have any bots or not. And yeah, no need to be sorry. Yeah, okay. That's the term I didn't know because I'm too old. It's chat bombing. And we see some channels do that. They do it for fun, in good taste, and they go by. Like if they were here bombing me and saying, head on over to Mina Prika's channel, they're better than Bruce. Head on over to Mina Prika's channel, then, well, you can block them and stuff like that. But you can't. Anika, I saw on Penny Bunny's channel, a woman who has rabbit shit all over her house. Another troll here was getting attacked. She gets attacked all her streams. And the number of trolls and hackers that were there don't even think of being able to block them. They're going to keep the feed completely closed. This was very polite what they did, integrating between the people saying Bruce to the moon. And I think I even know who it is. And I take it as a compliment. But in general, Anika, yes, they would be trolls. They would be. And if they bomb it like that, but that is the real term, chat bombing. And other competitive channels do that sometimes to each other to compete and everything. And wow, dude, Elias, I'm sorry, man. Jules, Christy, Anika, Pat, Stephen A, man, third month of membership. We have Pat, we have Crazy Music Space Jam, and again, Crazy Music Space Jam with Elias. But Crazy Music Space Jam is the channel where, like I said, we have a lot of fun streams on the weekend. Got Anika, Darla, everyone heads on over there to the stream. Christy, Jules, all of you, thank you so much for the incredible support to my channel. We had another amazing stream. Right on. Thank you. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for the people coming by to watch the channel. Thanks for the encouragement. Yeah, see, exactly. Don't report them. It's good for the algo. Exactly. And I thank you for that information, Alpha Kush. Absolutely. Good for the algorithm, and it teases the trolls at the same time. If they don't want to allow people coming here with the views, well, somebody was able to come by themselves, and there's nothing they can do. Nothing they can do. Right on, Elias. We'll take it, Jackie. 526 in the chats. And hardly wait for YouTube to end their channels and block access. Me too. Be honest with you. Thank you, Anika. Even Darla, Anika, the first time, all the mods asked me, Bruce, do we block him or whatever? Which is great that you guys were vigilant and saw what happened. But it's a support, and I always say, where are the white hackers? You know, where are they? They should come and support certain channels to get more and more people, to come to the channels. But I appreciate every little bit of support and interest. It's good for the algorithm. It's good for the look. People will come by and see. Like right now, there's 900 people watching. Good. I know for a fact that when I came back after my computer had crashed, and it wasn't bots, we were up 1,500 to 2,000 views. And that's because, with a new computer, it took a while for the hackers maybe to reconnect, to block me yet again. And of course, still always blocked when it comes to, hey, Bradley Smith, man, thank you so very much. First of all, Damon. Yes, I have. You want to look at it right now? I know that you've seen it for real. It does look like a Rubik's Cube. I confirm it. I never use that term, but it does. Same exact colors. Got the reds, blues, and yellows, and it moves around like a ghost. I'll double check that before I get off to see if we can view that. Or if not, I'll view it tonight. Damon, thank you so much, my friend. Bradley Smith, a new member. I can't thank you all enough. My goodness. Solar Flare, thank you. Bradley, wow, guys. Absolutely amazing. I love you guys so much for the incredible support here to the channel. That is just absolutely amazing. And if I look here, let's see. Where was it? Gauging, camera, infrared, camouflage. Let me see here. If not, I'll get it tonight for you guys. I have a very long video of Sirius Star that I got extremely close with the 14-inch telescope, actually. Okay, I'll just write in the search, Sirius. "80 Sirius videos. Flash of light, comment over, infrared UFO. Darn, sorry here. Sirius Star. I think it's that one, is it? It is actually. Well, yeah. We can look at this, temporarily. Let's do that. Sirius Star. All right. I'll go back in here before getting off. Thanks a lot for coming in, everybody. I appreciate that so much. Super Solar Flare. Thanks a lot, you guys. Let's share the screen right here. We'll share the screen yet again. Are you crying yet, trolls? Okay. Tire screen. That's what we want to share. We'll go share with this. I'll put that down just real quickly. This is what we're going to look at. We're going to open this up. Let's see here. About 3 years ago. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm stupid. I was by myself here in my head here. All right, so I'll just turn down the volume, but give you guys a glimpse, of what Sirius Star looks like. Try to get it really, really close. We'll see it different ways. That is the Sirius star system. One of the brightest stars in the sky. You see a whole bunch of colors coming from it, and we always have those same colors that we see. Yeah, not the most incredible image there, but a bit further out. But it's a little glimpse of the Sirius star if you guys wanted to see what it looked like. See it billowing there. I think I even had some music because it dances, eh? It does dance. All right, so that is Sirius Star. This is serious, guys. We get in close. It's about as close as we get. It's just, here from further out. The further out that we look, the nicer it is. But when you look at those stars, guys, they really do look like spirits and angels, right? Maybe there are good and evil spirits out there. Maybe they're not all just evil. Who knows? What else do I have here? Look at these frickin' close-ups. Does the moon look round here to you? Does the moon look round to you? I don't think it looks round at all. It looks shaped like a football. Can you see the rectangle here? You can still see it now that I showed it to you. You'll never not see it. Copernicus crater, Aristarchus crater on the top right, where you can see the browns emanating from the surface. You always have seen that brown color. The beautiful moon with the 14-inch telescope. Copernicus crater in the center. Copernicus crater in the center. Isn't bored yet? Look at these big craters. Okay, you see what the foreshortening does? You see how it looks really wide and thin that way? It's probably a circle, but we're seeing that, the foreshortening. So all this is really good to show. All these craters that you're seeing there on top as we're coming towards the edge of the Terminator line, they all look like they're squeezed down together. And that's the optical illusion that we're given, that the surface is squished down. In reality, you're looking at, holy crap, you're looking at like massive high rising craters with massive ramparts that rise up thousands of feet into the air. See how it looks like it's just, they're all like squeezed downwards, like they're smushed. That's libration. That's parallax causing us to see foreshortening on the surface. There's some days that you can get it looking more flatter, depending on where the Terminator line is. The Terminator line was a secret. I mentioned that. I was one of the first to mention that in 216. Terminator line is showing us all the surface properly, all along that line. Another nice view. Do you notice here how there's no browns on the moon? This is back in 2019. In 2021, the moon started turning brown, and now the moon is very brown. During the year, you will see that the moon goes from very brown to more bluish green. Is it seasonal changes that we're seeing? Who knows? It could absolutely be the seasonal changes. Now we're zooming up. Mare Imbrium in the center, right? Bessel crater in the mare on the left where the line is. Mons Gaius on the left. We see all those bumps. Mare Imbrium center. Mare Fecunditatis on the top as we're going up. And that's where I show you the UFOs leaving the surface of the moon. That's where the UFOs are lifting up, right here on the moon. So they're that close to where the Apollo 11 moon landing site was, whether they went or not. Endymion crater there and stuff. Look at that. You can see, give you an idea how close we are to be able to see it. So they're just so blinding, the craters. It's not they're impossible to see. They're blinding, and you got to bring down the exposure to be able to see them properly. It's really, really not easy. Well, I think I bored you enough today. Have I not? See, there's that crater that we just saw at the beginning where the foreshortening. Now we're double zoomed up. Look how much closer we are. People never understood my research for that. I showed this crater as big as this in the first frame. And now I'm showing it to you like this. Everything the same, no manipulation. You can see all the objects bigger. I have a really good technique in zooming in on the surface on top of having the big telescope. So hope you appreciate it, everyone. What time is it? Magnification. There's so many videos, guys. I got over 9,000 videos. A whole bunch of stuff to show you. Now, see the color here, how it's different? Now we're seeing a whole shitload of browns on the surface, more as the years progress. Seeing all that brown there. It's all there. It's, really on the moon. That's for sure. Oh, there's a little better. There we can see it there too. A star. Is that Venus though? No, Sirius. Yeah, it's still Sirius. Doesn't look like an angel, eh? I don't know if you guys can see it well, but just like the Baha'i star that Fuckface Schwab has on his chest. I'm so magnified that you can see the other stars here and the colors emanating from them. All right, so we had an amazing stream yet again. We're up to 5 minutes to 3 o'clock. I should end that there. This was quite the amazing stream, as always greatly appreciated. Do not have shares in AdBlock, but I recommend it. That's for me using AdBlock on your channel. Oh, thanks, Dwayne. Yeah. Don't mention that, the AdBlock. Well, I'll tell you what. Should I show you? I got a surprise for you guys using AdBlock. Your channels are about to be closed. AdBlock is illegal, and the ad blockers is destroying the site. But I have you, Dwayne. I have a couple of people here that use the ad blocker, and they advertise it. It's not good for me. Absolutely not good for me. It destroys the channel. But people that don't want ads, instead of buying the ad block program, you would have paid a lot less just buying the premium. If you buy the premium on my channel, not to have ads, what's going to happen is I'm going to get back $1 or $2, and you will not have ads. So if you're ready to pay $5-10 for someone, not to have ads, well, but thanks again. Obviously, I appreciate that, man. It's just that people do not realize what ad block is doing. So now YouTube is blocking out the ad block, people that are using ad block, and you will get yourself a message. Where is it? Let's take a look at it. Oh, well, okay. Just before I get off here, I'll show you guys. Wow. Well, it's up to you guys. Not my channel. If you skip to the end, you'll get the 3 ads right away because my channel's glitched. Is our friend Susan here? Hey, thanks, Fred Lee. Appreciate that, man. Where's Susan All? There she is. Hang in there, Susan. Yeah, cancer is evil. Thanks a lot, man, Dwayne. Generous contributions, brother, man. Can't thank you enough, bro. Layla, Light Feather, thank you so much. A little something, she says. There's nothing little about it. Little something for the lens found. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, guys, very thoughtful. So, yeah, this is what's going to happen to people using the ad block. Share screen. I don't blame you all. But reason why I'm being destroyed is because of the ad block. And so I shared the channel, and this is what message you will be receiving from YouTube. I have somebody advertising for ad block on my channel, and they go around and they tell people, get ad block, get ad block, get ad block, get ad block. So this is the message that you will get. Ad block is dead. This is on YouTube, by the way. Video player will be blocked after 3 videos. It looks like you may be using an ad blocker. Video playback will be blocked unless YouTube is allow listed on the ad blocker is disabled. So did you see all the people this week that told me they can no longer come to my channel? I'm not doing anything. Just eventually they block you. And if they find out that you have an ad blocker, well, you're banned from the channel. I don't ban people for having ad blocks, I don't like seeing ads when I go to other people's channels. It's actually never really bothered me because you can, go forward and backwards or whatever and, skip an ad or like His Highness said, if you scroll to the end, it's worse than that. The ads that are on my videos are only at the end of the videos. I have hundreds of thousands of people telling me all the time they never get any ads. Darla never gets ads. The whole bunch of you guys that do not get ads on my channel. But some people, be careful if you are using the ad block, because this is what would happen. Ads allow YouTube, and here's the sense, okay? What makes sense. And this is why I'm advertising for the premium. You can join today for $2, I think. Ads allow YouTube to stay free for billions of users worldwide. If it wouldn't be for ads, there would no be researchers on YouTube whatsoever. If you go over to Twitter, the X platform, it costs money to have commenters and feed in your stream. Do you know that? I streamed on Twitter, but there's nobody answering because you have to pay $20 a month to be able to do that. YouTube, even though they are blocking everything we're saying, it's still very good that you get the premium. So ads allow YouTube to stay free for billions of users worldwide. You can go ad free with YouTube Premium right here on the Bruce Sees All channel, and creators can still get paid from your subscription. So it's not too bad, to give you an idea, but because people don't realize, I know some of you mentioning the ad block to me, it's like going up to Elon Musk saying, "Hey, Elon, did you hear that the electric cars is, killing the community and the system and stuff?" If it's true, it's true, right? And people will bring truth to the table, but that's how it is. Block Origin is free extension, but I'm turning it off for you. Thank you, Doc. Thank you very much. Jeez, for a minute, I thought that was Mr. Beast. Mr. Okay. I should connect with Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast there, he wants to help people in the world. If I connected with Mr. Beast and told him, show this little clip, and let people know that there's someone on the moon. Can you imagine the stink that would happen? How much attention Mr. Beast would get? He would get billions of views, So I always said eventually one big ginormous channel will one day share me out in that way, and it's probably going to help, Yeah, I'm a secret spy agent for Russia, actually. Strasvutia. Niet. Do we have access to a good portion of your 9,000 plus videos? Absolutely. Absolutely. My 9,000 plus videos were all uploaded in 2,000 plus videos on YouTube. I have over 600,000 gigs of videos. I have videos of UFOs by the thousands on the moon, all my black boxes here, and I post every single thing that I capture. But Bradley, people aren't interested in seeing the moon. You'll see the people here, Bradley, you're seeing today are the same people you're going to see, you know, in not too long. I'm surprised of all people out to lunch. I'm going to turn around behind me in my back. Is Bruce C's all part of the disclosure the government is doing? Um, well, I am part of the government disclosure, actually. Yeah, I can confirm that. That's why they're attacking me, but I'm not a government agent, but I've connected with government people in the States, in Canada, and in France. Connected with John Lear, too. Watching your channel. Yes. Right on, man. Fred Lee, thanks. I'm going to get off here too. Yeah, if you look back just a couple of streams ago, you're going to see Big Bruce, major difference, I'm telling you. That'd be awesome. Yes, I am independent. Where I'm implicated with the government is when Garpan Ufology, it's a governmental ufology association that is partnered with the Pentagon and Space Force that talked about my research and work. I was presented with the real ufologists that are on Wikipedia, except my name's not there. And I presented my work. So that's the only way that you're going to see me government related. I have no government relationships at all. I've had many threats, and that's about it. Look at my first videos showing the moon in 3D. People started getting really mad. Guys, that's my music channel. I'm 320 subs away, 25 subs away from having it monetized to grab all that revenue and use it for the Bruce Sees All YouTube channel. I create my own music there. Many first attempts with other musical artists. So you guys can head on over there and subscribe if you want to give me a hand. So Rose in the house. How big would the Earth look like from the surface of the moon? I would guess that it would look ginormous in terms of scale compared to the size of what the moon looks like from the surface of Earth. Absolutely. It would be freaking huge. But there's a picture that somebody shows of Earth and the moon as they are far away. It was on John Claude's channel. I have to mention that to him. The moon, okay, is you could tell the sizes of everything. Everything's fucked up in the image. There's nothing making any sense at all. The moon looked bigger than Earth. What do you think of that? And it's further away, leaving Earth and the moon further away. Looking back at Earth and the moon is bigger visually. Why is that? You guys have a hard time seeing whether the moon is big or small in the sky. Maybe you look one day and you say it's really huge, but then you're in another place or area that you're not home, and you find that the moon looks a lot smaller. When you look at the moon, everything that's around you, the trees, the houses, it's going to make the moon look a lot smaller than it is. Turn around, look through your legs upside down at the moon, and you're going to have that effect taken away from you. Why? When you look at the moon upside down through your legs, the moon, you will see its actual size, and you won't notice the objects that are too big because the image is going to be upside down. Weird, eh? Very, very weird. Thanks, everyone, for coming in. Oh, wow. Oh, that is awesome. Elroy Shredding. How much does just, oh my gosh, Bruce doesn't even know what to call it. The stick with the horsehair. I want to buy one. I have to buy one actually. I can't say why, but is that expensive? It's like under $100, or do I heard that we have to buy, is it sarin or some sarin or serin, or there's some type of wax or something that we have to put on the horsehair so that it will sound properly. I'm going to be doing some tests with my guitar. That's why I'm going to be picking one up. Same to you, my friend. And as always, we finish off with, may God, the creator in creation, bless and keep us all, and may the force be with you. Thank you very much, Enoch. Thanks for coming back, guys. LA, sorry about that. Missed you, sister. J'aimerais bien t'envoyer des sous, mais je suis pauvre en juste la pensée. Marco, je te remercie beaucoup. J'ai besoin d'un travail. Merci pour les photos et vidéos. Marco, continue à regarder pour un travail, mon frère, puis tiens-nous au courant. Je te souhaite la meilleure chance pour cela. Et juste le fait que tu sois ici, je t'aime fort, man. Merci, Marco. Merci de revenir aussi. Paul, CG Burrows. Bruce, just wondering what they are doing. Yeah, absolutely. Keith, Bruce, you're looking great. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks so much for doing what you do. Thanks for appreciating it, man. And opening my eyes to something fantastic. Keep up the great work, Bruce. Thanks, guys. Thanks, buddy. Yep. Merci, Darla. Puis merci encore, Marco. Bonne chance, mon frère. You're doing more than what you can, my dear friend. And I love you for it, Jules. I really thank you guys. And I think Mr. Beast will build houses on the moon. I'm pretty damn sure, man. The guy is the richest man in the world. I'm pretty sure he is the richest man in the world. Thanks again, Dwayne. We have Layla, Solar Flare. Guys, thank you so much. Bradley for becoming a member. Damon, thank you for the generous contributions, guys. I hope you had a chance to see Sirius. Elias, Crazy Music Space Jam. Pat, Anika, Christy, thank you so much. Jules, thank you so much. Sorry, trolls, bear with me. Really love you for it. And Stephen A., thank you for being a member for 3 months, man. Talk to you all very soon. Thank you, mods. I'm getting off now. And thanks for the incredible support. Thanks for all the views. Bruce, thanks for the Bruce to the Moons and everything you guys do to help this channel grow. I'll see you tonight. We'll be looking at some UFO news, and I'll be working on the next video for the channel today. Thanks a lot. Love you guys.